A fellow inmate of Jeffrey Epstein accomplice Ghislaine Maxwell just got punished for speaking out about Ms. Maxwell, which makes it look more and more like the Trump administration is protecting her. And, given Maxwell's crimes, that should disgust and frighten everyone. Welcome to Occupy Democrats. I'm David Reddish. Before I begin, I just want to give a shout out and a thank you to Marianne and Alfonso who supported me on Ko-Fi. Your generosity really means a lot, and it does help me get by. If you would like to donate, follow the link in the description. Now then, on to our breaking story. The name Ghislaine Maxwell seems to always follow that of Jeffrey Epstein, and also seems to live on the lips of every political observer in America at the moment. Maxwell, of course, was convicted on human trafficking charges. She helped procure young women for Epstein's human trafficking ring. With the public pushing harder and harder for the release of the FBI and DOJ Epstein files, which the Trump administration once promised to release, Maxwell has taken center stage. Then, 2 weeks ago, this shocking twist hit the saga.
CNN has learned that Jeffrey Epstein's convicted accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell, has been moved to a new prison. Maxwell has been serving a 20-year prison sentence in Florida. She's now headed to a minimum security prison in Texas.
CNN's Caitlin Polantz joins us now. So, Caitlin, talk to us about this new prison that she's going to and why she's being moved.
Why is going to be the question here definitely today. But we do know from the Bureau of Prisons, they have confirmed through a spokesperson that Ghislaine Maxwell was moved from a federal prison camp in Tallahassee, Florida, to a low-security prison in Bryan, Texas. So that's northeast of Austin. The difference there, it doesn't sound that much different, minimum security, low security, but it actually is pretty different. A camp where she was before, people move about freely, there are nonviolent offenders, where she was before, there are very likely to be violent offenders, gang members, the risk is higher. And where she is now, that would be white-collar offenders, people who would not be considered to have as much risk as they would have had at places like where she was in Florida. Two people at the prison that she is now in Bryan, Texas. Two women, you may have heard of them before, Elizabeth Holmes from the company Theranos, and then Jen Shaw from the TV show The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Those are the types of women, nonviolent, white-collar offenders, where Ghislaine Maxwell is now.
If that ticks you off, get ready, because it gets more infuriating. Stay with me. Keep in mind that the Department of Justice official that met with Maxwell is Todd Blanche, a former personal lawyer to Donald Trump himself. Trump also refuses to rule out a pardon for Maxwell, and this transfer to a cushy prison more akin to a country club as opposed to Sing Sing is widely seen as a means of keeping Maxwell quiet. Since then, the UK outlet The Telegraph has also spoken with a number of Maxwell's fellow inmates, all of whom are disgusted that she's been transferred there and who do not want any association with her at all. That includes one Julie Howell, a 44-year-old woman serving a 1-year sentence for theft. She said she was, quote, disgusted by Maxwell's presence. Well, apparently the Trump Department of Justice took note because now Howell is being punished for her comments. CNN further reports that following Howell's contribution to that Telegraph story, Howell was pulled from puppy training class. Yes, inmates train puppies there as part of their punishment. I told you the facility was a friggin' country club. Howell was pulled from class and then transferred to another facility. Her lawyer, speaking to CNN, claims that this was a way to silence and punish her. He also says it was a message to other inmates to keep quiet. He said, quote, "Nobody is going to say anything about Ghislaine Maxwell now. Are you kidding?" End quote. Another prisoner at the facility, Jill Ford, also told CNN that she would be worried about having Maxwell at the prison at all. Many of the women have children that regularly come to visit, and Maxwell was convicted of crimes involving minors, after all. The CNN story also notes that this kind of transfer of a sex trafficker is virtually unheard of, and while the Trump Department of Justice claims it was for Maxwell's protection, the Texas facility is actually much lighter on security. Thus, motives become clear here. The Trump White House is protecting Ghislaine Maxwell, a convicted sexual predator, in the name of buying her silence. Which again begs the question, what did Donald Trump do and when did he do it? When did he know about Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell's crimes? It's time the world knows the truth. Oh, and one other last footnote to this story. A spokesperson for Bryan, the Texas facility where Maxwell currently resides, also assured CNN that Maxwell will not be allowed to join puppy training class at the prison since she committed crimes against minors. That disqualifies her. Well, I don't know about you, but I think it's a good thing to keep the bitches separated. This is Occupy Democrats.